But don't worry, guys. When it's time for us to go, it's going to be how the Most High wants it for us. He's going to make, in the desert, greenery in the desert. Let me get some more scriptures before I show you what else is going on at Jacob's Trouble. Lord, let me tell you, it's a lot. Let us go to, I guess I'll go to 2nd Ezra. The virgins shall mourn. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Appreciate your man. In this time, if you have a man, appreciate your man. I was laughing when I seen Sister Kim Wiggins post a post. Her husband killed a nice steak. I said, sister, it feel good to have a husband, though. She said, yeah, I'm keeping my man. Because the world have made black women to think that they can do everything alone. I seen some stupid post out there saying, can 100 man, beat one gorilla or something? No, of course not. Gorilla can bench press 4,000 pounds. But then the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegroom, meaning the young ladies who are supposed to get married, who are just waiting too long. They waiting for like something off a movie. And they picking the wrong type of man who is not sealed by the Most High, so they are not sealed. So because they want to pick somebody who's not sealed by the Most High, they are not sealed. Their men are already falling. Those who put something in them from 2020, they're already falling. People are falling from HIV and AIDS and all that right now. You didn't know that? That's warfare. Let me tell you, ICE is coming through here masked up. You don't even know if these guys are ICE or not. We don't know who these mercenaries coming through here are. And they're making laws and rules that, no one can go against what they're doing. We're going to show some videos. Okay? Appreciate your man. This is not the time for you to be going back and forth in a relationship and not knowing your purpose and why you got together. You see, marriage is a privilege. You don't get married, young man, just because you're a man. Don't do it. Establish yourself. Mature. Spiritually mature. Sweetheart, sisters. Spiritually mature. You're gonna you have some big shoes to fill of our ancient foremothers. Okay? You do. Let me tell you, the Bible talks about he loves a quiet, silent woman. And only a mature woman knows what quiet and silent means. It doesn't mean like some wicked woman will say, well, I just ain't gonna say nothing then. That's when you know a woman is wicked or lacks understanding. She think that means she's not supposed to talk. How can you get through a relationship if you never talk? Even dogs bark. Even animals communicate. What do you mean? Come on, let's be mature here. It's talking about a woman who's not going to provoke, talk back. Obviously, have respect and honor for her husband. Because it's going to come a time where you're going to realize how important it was to have that man who you just kept kicking him out. Let me get another one. You can't find another. Oh, have another baby. And then you keep putting the curses right back on you and the children. And then the men are turning out something else, man. I'm going to tell you. The men are turning out in this time like some of the brothers who be in California. Strippers. Trannies. Goofy. On social media doing silly things. On social media doing silly things. This is what some of our men are doing in the end of the world. Man, brother, what is going on, brother? Like, seriously, we are in the end of the world, and we need our fathers to step up. Right? We need our fathers to step up. Because so these men who are not sealed by the Holy Spirit, I pray the Most High have mercy, because they're going to be lost in this war. And all of these women who, this is what they wanted, these men will not be here if it be the Most High's will, because, time and chance have happened to every man. Let's go to chapter 15 really quick. Lord have mercy. Read that. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Our people are not in Egypt right now. We are in America, where this place in Revelation is called spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Let's get it for you. Let's get it for you. Revelations 11 and 8. How do we know he is not going to let us get comfortable and that he eventually is going to move us out of this place? Let's see. It's only one way out of Jacob's trouble. It's according to these prophecies. Revelations 11 and 8 says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified, meaning his people were crucified, hung on trees, just like he was. Christ was hung on a tree. The cross is built out of wood. You didn't see a bunch of white people over here hung on trees. You've seen black people hung on trees. You're seeing black people today who's talking about that, who's announcing and blowing the trumpet that we're God's true chosen people, being spiritually muzzled. They're working to spiritually muzzle us, right? Keep us quiet, spiritually put duct tape on our mouth so that we can't announce that we are God's true chosen people and just speak the gospel in peace. We are seeing that it's spiritually Sodom too. What's going on in America? It's a bunch of sodomites going around. Gang members are sodomites. Gang members are sodomites. Maybe it didn't start out that way, but I'm going to tell you, gang members are sodomites. I just showed you one. Okay? They are Masonic sodomites, and whether they know it or not, they have secret handshakes. They have the same Masonic symbols. They walk around with their pants down. They terrorize just like the Sodom and Gomorrites in the book of Jasher. And they gangbang with each other. No diddy. Okay? Where most of the gangbanging takes place, I know most of the California men who they think there's nothing wrong with stripping for women. I'm sorry. Any man putting on the thong and all that, I'm sorry, man. You belong at a puffy party. Spiritual Sodom. So just to bring that precept to show you that our God is specifically talking about where we are right now, because when we're speaking about the nations, it doesn't call Egypt. It calls it Mizraim. It calls it Mizraim. Okay? Egypt became a little nickname for it later. Okay? So he's not going to suffer us to dwell here eventually. Read. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. I'm going to smite the place of captivity that they are in now, just like the other place of captivity that they were in. That already happened. He already split the Red Sea over there. You don't see Israelites in Egypt right now. They are in bondage in the so-called greatest country in the world, which is Babylon, America, the daughter of Babylon. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, just like when we walked through the Red Sea there, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. The plagues will come here and will destroy the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that God shall bring on. Okay? This sounds very similar to Isaiah 19, to Matthew 24. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for tribulation. Behold, said God, I will cause together all the kings to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon, to turn themselves one against another and to repay the things that they have done to them. Like as they do, yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom, saith the Lord. Thus said the Lord thy God. My right hand shall not spare the sinners. I'm coming for the remnant, he says. And my sword shall not cease or stop over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is going forth from his wrath, and had consumed the foundations of the earth and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them, woe to who? Not to the righteous. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments. So if you don't want to learn the commandments, how are you going to be able to love and follow your God if you don't know what those commandments are? Saith the Lord, especially if somebody's trying to tell you them. I will not spare them. Go your way. Like, get out my face. I don't even want to hear it. Go your way, you children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. Don't come to me and talk to me. You're not trying to hear what I'm trying to say. I don't want to hear what you got to say. If you're not coming to me in spirit and truth, I don't want to hear what you have to say. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivered he them unto death and destruction. For now the plagues come upon the whole earth, and you shall remain in them. We just watched some of them right now. This stuff is happening all over, everywhere. He's letting the devil do these things. See, don't forget there's angels also involved in these governments. Angels of vengeance. We are in, if you wanted to know, we're in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 24. I will not spare them. Go your way. No, we read that, excuse me. So this is going down, talking about the war that's getting ready to happen overseas. That's already kind of happening now with Iran and bringing all of the countries to the valley of Jehoshaphat.